So good afternoon, my friends. Catching up on yet another, thankfully, another diecast challenge. This one issued by Mike at Nitro Speed. Thank you, Mike. This is going to be one of my favorites. It's not going to be as big as I thought, but this is the station wagon and panel wagon, panel van challenge. So, everybody knows that I love wagons, and if you look through my video, you will see that I have done my Hot Wheels Volvo wagons. I have 6 of them here. So the 2 British Touring Car Championships, the first release of this, which I gave a little detail pen to. The second, which I haven't done much with yet, but I really want to strip off this graphics and expose that beautiful blue metallic paint. The mainline red, which was the 3rd release, and I have several of these. Several that I've done wheel swaps on, but I'm bringing out just the stock moldings, stock castings, I should say. This beautiful yellow one. So the yellow and the red are like from a factory fresh series as opposed to, a racing team series. And then there are these station wagons from the Car Culture Premium set of fast wagons. So actually going to pull the first one. I forget the order, but here is the Chevy 2, the Nova panel van. And so I think this is 64. I'm not, let's see. Oh, hold on. It doesn't. Let's see. 2014. Trademark General Motors. It doesn't actually say, but it is a Chevy 2. I think it is a 1964 Chevy 2, and it is a beautiful model. So there's that one. Oh, okay, here is the Nissan Skyline van, because apparently station wagons of a certain size in Japan are called vans. So this is very cool, and the internet, or no, not the internet, people on the internet say that says Hot Wheels in Japanese calligraphy. That's a Skyline. This is a really cool set of wheels on this. Very nicely done. All these fast wagons are metal body, metal base, rubber tire wheel riders, nicely detailed. Now this looks very similar to a Yokohama livery that I've seen from different diecast brands, but Hot Wheels says so the next one in the Hot Wheels wagons or fast wagons is going to be this full premium version of the 850 Volvo 850 T5R, and this is beautiful. Love the wheels, love the details. This is just really sweet. So fast wagons, then the, for me, much anticipated Volvo P220 Amazon. Volvo P220 Amazon Estate. This is a brand new casting, metal body, metal base. These beautiful Panasport wheels. That's what I've always called them. If you know what they actually are, please put that in the comments. This one has a full roll cage in there, a little overdone. But it actually, if you look carefully, I think it has a black dash and a steering wheel with silver spokes, and then everything else in there looks to be But this is one of my favorites. And then the final one of the fast wagons is going to be the first in our next little group, and that will be this 2017 Rs6 Avant. And I believe this is a new casting for them. Let's see. Oh no, 2017. So this is not the first release of this, but this is beautiful, very nice. Love the tampo work, love the paint job. Look at the details on front. Excuse me. Quattro Rs6. Love it. So that's going to be the first of my Volvos. Next, we're going to go with a new for 2021 Hot Wheels. This is the 94 Audi Avant Rs2, built in cooperation with Porsche. Tons of Porsche parts on it. It's a beauty. I believe this is the wagon that, and I could be mistaken, I think Doug DeMuro actually owns one of these. Here, not to be outdone, from another upcoming Matchbox wagon set, is this this Audi RS6 mainline Matchbox from a 5-pack. So Audi RS6 Avant 2004, 2006 copyright, and then updated in 2017, I guess. And this is really sweet, especially for a 5-pack wagon. It's got full tampo details, the fog lights, license plate, headlights, Audi rings, turn signals, and then in the back, look at the details here, the Audi rings, tail lights, the S badge for RS6, the plate number. This is just a really sweet model. Mattel can do things right when they want to. Next one up is going to be a Kyosho A6 Avant. Not an RS6, not an S6, just an A6. And this is one of the reasons I like Kyosho. This is just a plain Jane street Audi A6. This is sweet. So lensed taillights, nice enough details, a monolithic black interior, nice authentic wheels, metal body plastic base. This one is riveted or pressed together. It has real rubber tires with tread, and they remind me of these Goodyear Aviva tires that my mother had on one of her cars that were terrible. I'm sure they're not, because this is a much later vehicle. But that asymmetrical, yeah, it was a horrible tire. Lensed headlights, nice grille, so that's very sweet. And probably the best Audi I have coming up next is this Mini GT. And this is going to be a Mini GT Audi RS6. Again, similar to the 2017 one, probably a 2019 or 2018, 2019 or 2021. This is a beautiful model. Lens taillights, lots of great details, great wheels. Look at that. I love it. And I'm not that big into Audis, although apparently I guess I am. So there's my Audi collection. Sticking with Europe. All right, where do we have from Europe? A couple more. Gonna start off with this beauty here. So this is a Peugeot, I think it's a 308 SW. Let's see. This was a very generous gift from David Johns of Twice Deadcast. So a Peugeot 508 station wagon. This is scale 162. It's a majorette. It's metal body plastic base and plastic tires with nice rims, and it's got suspension. It's got plastic headlights, which are part of the windshield. It's got nice painted grille and tampo chrome and license plate and Peugeot emblem there on the hood. And it's got, if I'm not mistaken, an opening rear hatch. Yep, look at that. Painted taillights, the Peugeot name, emblem, and 508 SW printed nicely there. That's a real sweet piece. Sticking with Europe, I have several of these. I just dragged out this one that has not been modified. This is a Mercedes 300 TD. This is a mainline car. Look at that. It's got taillights, license plate, California legible. It's got the 300 TD and the three-pointed star and the chrome trim there. Very basic on the side. On the front, it at least has printed headlights. So this is not bad for a mainline car. 2018 copyright, 80 Mercedes-Benz W123 Wagon. And these are well known here in the United States. They were nice wagon. They are nice wagons. They were nice when they came out. They were incredibly slow. That 300 TD stands for turbo diesel. And so that their diesel was slow. Well, actually, you know, I have friends that owned a 300 TD. So here from Greenlight is a nice Volkswagen Type 3 squareback. So the other day when I did my Schuko video, I accidentally called that transporter a T3 transporter. I called it a Type 3, and it's not really a Type 3. It's just a T3 VW, and thank you, Chasing Diecast Cars, for correcting me on that. I got lazy. I typed in VW Type 3 bus when it should be VW T3 bus. It's actually a Type 2 T3. No, I'm not even sure. It's a T3, but it's not a Type 3. This is a Type 3. And Greenlight did a nice job on this. Lensed headlights, nice details, little tow hitch for all. Let's see. So these had, I think at the end they had a 1500cc engine. So they were almost 100 horsepower. But these weren't. I don't think I've ever seen one of these tow anything bigger than a tiny little pop-up trailer. But so that's very nice. So we're almost to the end of, or yeah, that's, is that Europe? That is Europe. So we only have one more Japanese. We have the Skyline. We have this Momo Datsun Bluebird 510 from Hot Wheels. 71 Datsun 510 Wagon. Nothing done to this. I have the Momo Wagon and the Momo Sedan. One more sort of from Germany. This one's not a wagon, it's a van, but here we go. This is the Type 2 van. This is that Kinsmart I got down on vacation back in August or July. I forget now. So this is very cool. So it said panel van station wagons. Surprisingly, as far as panel vans, I only have the Volkswagen, Chevy, and two more. So I'll start off, because now we're going into American models, and we'll go with two Fords, panel vans. So this is not a station wagon, but it is a panel van. And this is that 1956 Ford F100 panel delivery. 1955, sorry. From Matchbox, and this is a real sweet piece. Love this like primer satin blue or matte blue. MBX City Store, open all year, truck number 11. That's pretty cool. And then from Johnny Lightning, this is a piece from my original collection. I've had this since the late 90s. So either in 1999 or 2000 or so. So this is, 2004, Playing Mantis, Johnny Lightning. This is the Saturday Evening Post. This is a 1965 Ford Falcon sedan delivery. And, you know, I love my Falcons. I love my Johnny Lightning. This is one of my favorites. I'm not wild about the Norman Rockwell graphics, but I'll deal with it. I don't want to mess up this paint. Maybe someday, but I generally don't. I don't modify my Johnny Lightning collection. They're very special. I've had them forever and ever. So Sticking with, well, so that was Johnny Lightning. We're going to go over to Matchbox. So I have two of these 1959 Chevy Wagons. This one, the Arrow Flint, was part of a 5-pack that I picked up a few years ago, or I think it's 2 years ago. And it's got the removable canoe and stuff on the roof. It's got no interior. It's got tinted windows. And I think it's really only available these days in 5-packs. I could be mistaken. If anybody knows or cares, shout it out. Here is the latest from the MBX Wagons 5-pack. And this is a hideous purple with Wild West tours. See the Grand Wild West. What does that say? And this one doesn't have the canoe. It has camping gear up on top, and they're interchangeable. And they went with a little gold hubcap there. So different graphics, different insert, different color wheel covers or hubcaps on this. Honestly, these Chevy Wagons are not among my favorites, period. Now, here's from another older 5-pack. This is actually one of my favorites from Matchbox. This is a 1964 Ford Fairlane station wagon. It's got a 2017 copyright on the chrome base. So this is a 5-pack model. I love this. My family had a 1963 Fairlane station wagon. It was the first car I ever rode in as a child. Period. You know, it's what I was taken home from the hospital in. And yeah, we had that for many years. Loved it. It was a very light powder blue. And Matchbox did a nice job. Look at the chrome and the red striping here. This is very authentic. The red interior, very authentic actually for this era of car. The big old post, nothing I can do about that. But that one, and then I have another version of that, also from that MBX Wagons. And this is equally as nice. This pewter, doesn't have the red, but it does have black and silver. The bottom is not chrome, it's this gray, which is okay. No tampos for the taillights, which I think... Yeah, no, this one didn't have it either. But these Fairlanes are special. Love them. Let's see. Down to the wire here. Only a few more to go. Oh. So we have two more for that MBX Wagons. This Cadillac CTS wagon. 2010 Cadillac CTS wagon. Copyright 2020. In this eggplant purple. It's got nice printed headlights, grille, Cadillac emblem there. Missing the fog lights. Tinted windows. I wonder if it's got anything inside. Let's see. Are they just tinted or are they blacked out? They might be blacked out. The rear taillights and there we go. Chrome and the CTS Cadillac all printed nicely there. That's a pretty cool piece that came with that wagon set. I believe this one finishes up that wagon set. Now, this is the only version of this Vista Cruiser I have. I'm just glad I have a version. So, Oldsmobile Vista Cruiser, 1971. It's a 2009 copyright, updated in 2017. They did a nice job with the wood paneling on the side and the chrome strip separating that. No tampos on the back. You got the two doggies, which is sort of like a staple of old Matchbox. You have your Vista View window here, and so this is based off a Cutlass Supreme. And one of my best friends had two Cutlass Supremes, 1970 and 1972. Here goes one, the Hot Wheels 8 crate. 8 crate 2002 copyright, made in Thailand. So this is an odd one. It is actually 1957, I believe. And there's a couple of fellas that might correct me on that, but I'm pretty sure it's a 57, could be a 56 Ford Fairlane wagon. This is a two-door wagon. Now, it's got a big sunroof, which it shouldn't have. It's got an engine in the back, which it shouldn't have. So this is a, that's why it's not called the Ford Fairlane here. That's why it's called 8 crate, because it's a semi-fantasy casting. Heavily customized Ford Fairlane wagon. But it's unmistakable, looking at the grill, headlights, the body, the side trim. This is a Ford Fairlane wagon. I think there's just 3 more wagons to go, so we'll go with ones that we've seen. Everybody loves this Louisiana State Police crime scene investigation Ford LTD wagon. Our good friend David of Twice, who lives in Alabama, grew up in Shreveport, Louisiana. He's very proud of that, as he should be, and that, of course, Louisiana is a wonderful, beautiful state. Our friend Mike Dyson lives down there. Somebody else, who else? Mike Dyson. David grew up there, but is now, I've been to New Orleans, but I don't think I've been anywhere. I flew into Baton Rouge, drove down to New Orleans 20 years ago. Had a blast. So this is very cool. Now, no opening hood. The tailgate opens. And it's got very accurate wheel covers. Those little red dots, those are like a family crest type of deal. And so that's very cool. And then its cousin from Mercury. One of the first green lights I ever got was this 1980s Mercury Grand Marquis Colony Park. And so this would be the luxury version of that station wagon. They did a great job with the wood paneling, with the trim, with the taillights and headlights, all painted, no lens, but still very nice. This did have a little bit of a quality issue. The bumpers fell off. I had to glue them back on. The tailgate doesn't go all the way down, neither the blow one, but minor. And this, of course, is one of my favorites. Now, I never owned one of these station wagons. Many, many years ago, I owned a 1967 Ford Fairlane station wagon. And my family owned other station wagons, but I would have loved to have had one of those Crown Victorias. They stopped making those in 1990. The market was moving to SUVs. So this is a new wagon for my collection. I did briefly show this off for a size comparison. This I bought secondhand on eBay. It is a Auto World Buick station wagon, the Buick Safari. So these things were absolute beasts. So no opening tailgate or anything. The tailgates on these in real life were in these big General Motors wagons were something to see. The windows were power and they went up, and the tailgate was power and it went down. It had different ways that it could open. It was something, a technological marvel. What does that say? Relax on that plate. This cinnamon metallic paint job with this. So Autoworld does great details, but they really dropped the ball on this woody paneling here. This is just a flat brown. There's no wood grain. I'm sorry, Autoworld. This one you dropped the ball on. Nice job on this chrome plastic luggage rack. Nice to see the interior is just not black. It wouldn't have been in these cars. This era, there was a lot of ox blood. There was, which is maroon or wine color burgundy. there was a lot of this beige mustard. There was blues. The interiors were not monolithic black during this period. Nice wheel covers here, all painted details. I'm not sure if the hood opens on this. I didn't get a box or anything with this, and I really, for some reason, when it came, it came in when a lot of other vehicles were coming in the mail, and it didn't get its due. And I don't want to mess that. I don't want to mess. There we go. There we go. See? Don't bite your nails, kids. It wants to open. Or I want it to open. And I'm sure if I did get it open, it would be an underwhelming engine. There we go. Oh. There we go. Get it open. And won't be able to get it very open, won't be able to see much. Yeah, just black plastic. Oh no, hold on. It looks to be something in there that's... Wow. Big old orange engine. And that's what it would have had, either orange or blue. And this would have had a 455 cubic inch V8. So that is just a cool wagon, and that is a cool challenge. So I want to thank, wow, this went 26 minutes, almost 27 minutes. I want to thank Mike for issuing the channel. I want to thank you for all taking the time to watch this. As you know, I love my station wagons, love my diecast. One honorable mention that is the only carded quote-unquote wagon I have is this Cadillac from Matchbox. It is the Ambulance, a 1963 Cadillac Ambulance. And the reason this is carded is because I think this is going to a deserving friend overseas. And I have so many deserving friends overseas, but I only have one of these ambulances, so I have to go through people's videos and say who has it, who doesn't have it. So, like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Today is Thursday evening. I might do a video Friday morning. I don't know yet. And then I will definitely do a video on Saturday and Sunday. So have a great night. Thanks for watching. Bye.